Lightworkers Unite is a podcast and social show hosted by intuitive women, lightworkers, and most importantly, friends, Mayume and Manjeet. Welcome to our podcast, Lightworkers Unite, where we believe there is a lightworker within all of us.
Whether you are a medium, an educator, or a nuclear medicine technologist, there is a lightworker within you, and we have work to do.
This is a safe and sacred place where lightworkers connect, grow, and learn.
And share our light with the world. Awesome. So what are we talking about today?
See, and there she is. Well, you know what? This is our premiere to season 2. We are on episode 47. It's 47.
Oh my God.
47.
4's your number, 7's my number.
Holy shit! Yeah. Oh my God, you're right. If people could just see us right now, we're like, wow, hands in the air. Seriously.
That is crazy.
That is crazy. It's meant to be. It's always meant to be. It's always divine.
Yeah, welcome season
Oh my gosh.
2. Yay.
Season 2, Lightworkers Unite. So, yeah, what's season 2 all about? We have a plan. Should we share it?
Yeah, let's do that. I think so. Yeah, and maybe we can talk a little bit about our last season, like our first season, I should say, and maybe like what were some of your highlights and what were some of the things you really enjoyed. And I'm gonna have to pull up all of our episodes because we've had 46 episodes. I mean, we're talking about shit.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah,
that we got together for a year and talked all the time and had these crazy conversations. There's so many highlights because I was also scanning through our episodes and just even our titles, I just thought, oh my gosh, like I'm even interested in like, oh, that was a good one. Or, oh, maybe I need to listen to that again. So yeah, there's some good stuff in there. And of course, then you can't forget about the mystical and mythical. I mean, Bigfoot, that was pretty fun. Mermaids. And then our favorite, aliens. I mean, come on. It is just, I just love all that shit.
we don't have an alien episode per se.
We don't. No, it just was brought up in every single episode. We managed to sneak in the word alien. So I don't know. I wonder what the word will be for season 2. Maybe it won't be aliens.
Well, they're
No, I think-
kind of, I mean,
No,
they're
it's
kind
still
of with
aliens.
us. I mean, yeah, well, we'll see though. I mean, I
see.
really love the, I think kind of my top 3, and maybe if folks are listening to this, they'll want to hear our top 3s maybe, or like what was most fun for us to do. I really loved, I loved spiritual sisterhood. I love that conversation that we had because I think it just kind of cracked open friendships to a whole new level for me. It really helped me kind of process and work through that and kind of elevate, that sacred sisterhood. So I love that one. That's probably one of my top 3. I loved the goddesses episode, number 2. That's probably my second one. Because
Really? How come? Oh yeah, go ahead.
well, I think because I've always been really fascinated with them. Like I've always been really connected to them, but I really never knew how to connect with them. And I think this episode really brought them to life and really helped me understand like that we are all sovereign. We have goddess energy within us. And then our goddess circles were born from that. I think really that episode, right? We were like, after that, we were like charged. I remember we were like, fuck yeah, there's some power here. And that's how our goddess circles, I think were born, which is really one of my favorite fucking things to do. I love doing those with you.
I do too. They're amazing.
Love. Yeah. And
I have a couple people who are asking. Gula is sold out, and I've had a couple women reach out after, of course. They're like, oh, I'm trying to sign up, but it's not letting me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, and so I don't know what to do. Do we enlarge in it? I mean, I don't know if we can. It's already jam packed and it's a lot of energy, but Anyway, I'm just looking forward to it. So that's next
Yeah.
week. And then we still have spaces for the one in October, which we have to discuss about
Hmm.
where we are with the
Yeah.
pandemic, with with being indoors. But
Yes.
yeah, we need to talk about what we're going to do. Because right
Hmm.
now, I mean, we're still looking for a place, and I've been calling different places, just so you know. But as much as I want to be in person because of the power and hold more spaces, there's a strong possibility it might go to being virtual,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of feeling that way. It's just there's some unpredictability right now with the gathering and not really knowing everyone's status. And I mean, it gets really tricky
Yeah,
right now. And yeah,
yeah,
I want it to be as inclusive. We both do, obviously, like really powerful and
I know.
inclusive for everybody. And I really do feel like even if it ends up being virtual, it's still going to be fucking amazing. Like we're going to
Yes, of
still have a
course.
lot of impactful energy and invoking our guest goddess
I
into
know,
the
right. We don't know
yeah.
who that's going to be yet. I
No,
love that.
I know. So do you want to know my third favorite
Yes,
episode? Um I'm kind of like tied because I loved like interviewing my husband in Bigfoot part 2.
I know.
I
Yep,
loved
I
that. It
love
was
that
so
too.
fun for me because I just I just we don't it's just something we've never done before. So I kind of really love that, but I really enjoyed the spiritual ancestors as well because I love like tying in the DNA into our evolution spiritually
Hmm.
because I think that's different. In that episode, we really kind of unpack that, like guides, angels, animal totems, and then ancestors,
Yeah,
and it just
yeah, we did.
kind of layered it and expanded our definition and understanding. And I'm super connected right now to like DNA activation and what does that look like. It's all part of my Akashic training, so it's just really top of mind. So those are probably my. Oh, but I also really love the polls. I know we do
The
the
what?
summer, the polls that
Oh,
are
the
tarot
polls.
reads.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, those are fun. Those are super
Those
fun.
are super fun. You just pick a number from 1 to 4 and we pick a card. And I can't tell you how many times we've had people private message us and go, "Oh my God, that reading was so unbelievable." And here,
Yes.
we're just tapping into the Lightworkers Unite, group. And it's just purely guided, so
Yep.
I just those if you get a chance to ever listen to those polls, I would I think our last poll was the summer poll, which is episode 43. What does summer have for you? So yeah,
That's
those are
right. That
mine.
one, those are good. I love those.
Well,
Um, Whoops, I'm trying to think here. So one that stands out is the it's from a long time ago, almost a year ago,
mhm.
was the Turkey traditions and a side of COVID. Like we were
Oh
like
yeah.
we're right in the throes of lockdown, and
Oh
it
my
was,
God.
and it was like part of the gratitude. It was like
Hmm.
we had the one of the gratitude, the one before, well, that
Right.
whole season, and that was really fun to like. We took turns, like, what are you grateful for? And I
Yeah.
liked that because I think it's important for people to take time to sit and actually think about that.
Hmm.
And that was the one. It was the turkey one that we had that the what do you call it? The EVP, the man's voice,
You're right. Oh my
right?
God, that's
Yes,
right. Oh my
little
God.
bonus. Yep, that was
That was
crazy.
so creepy. I was like,
So
man,
crazy and creepy.
what the fuck is that noise?
What is that? Who's that voice? It was
Yeah.
crazy. And then, of course, I don't know why I really do how to manifest shit.
Oh,
I
I
just
love
felt it
that
was
one.
powerful. Just
Yes.
powerful tools and really getting people to understand how powerful they are and giving them some
Hmm.
steps and some techniques and tools to practice manifesting. I just love manifesting. And then
Hmm.
and then the one that I just recently listened to was Transitions. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
was our show 42, and we talk about the river, and I don't know why that one just really I
Yeah.
just loved that show. I think I was really immersed, no pun intended, but I was really immersed in that time frame, and plus the time of my life in the midst of transitions and being able to be raw and share it. And then just, I liked our conversation around it and I think it was helpful. So, yeah.
Yeah, I
But
love
I mean,
that
God, there's
one
so many
too.
good ones.
I really
We had a
loved
lot of good stuff.
Dreams too. Remember that one?
Yes.
And what I love about, a lot of these that aren't like this sci-fi ones like mermaids and Bigfoot and shit, um, is we try to bring in, we really try to bring in like some science, really try to bring in
Yeah.
kind of some real tangible information that can ground us in those topics, right? And so
Right.
dreaming can be very, very spiritual and connecting to our guides, but it's also really about brain waves and frequencies and thetas and going into these different brain states that are actually quantitated in this dimension, like as
Hmm.
humans, so it's kind of cool, like how
Yes, I
I love
totally agree.
bridging that stuff, so dreams was one of those that I think was really like talking about neuroscience and also
Hmm.
like, hey, guess what? You're gonna get visited by some crazy ass aliens too
Yes.
in them
And
dreams.
remember, or looking for a toilet because you have to take a
Yeah.
shit or you have to pee.
Yes, I was so oh my god, that dream analysis was right. Oh my god.
I
Well, a
forgot
dream,
about
yeah,
that.
my scary dream tied into my tsunami. That was
Listen,
the one that tied
yes,
into just our last episode, the Atlantis episode, wasn't it? That
I
it's just
know.
really
Yes,
interesting to kind of listen to them chronologically because we kind of
I
want to
know,
figure
right?
some shit out as we're doing this.
We sure do. It's so awesome. I know. I cannot believe that we've been doing this for a year and here we are recording episode 40 fucking 7. 4
I
7.
know. How
It's pretty
weird is
special,
that?
Manjeet. It's pretty special. And I'm just
Yeah.
in deep gratitude and for you and for us having this platform to talk about these great things, these great topics,
Yeah.
and to bring people together to listen. And you and I, we're not ones who like want all this. We don't want to be the center of the show or look for attention. It's much more about sharing and serving and reaching out and bringing people together. I love this platform to do that. And I'm hoping that we'll reach more. I'm really looking forward to, as this season 2 progresses, bringing people onto the show. So we're going to have more
Yes.
guests, right? That's the
Yes.
idea, is bringing people on, some experts, or maybe just everyday light workers who want to share their story.
Hmm.
And also, I want to take it, hopefully, like next year, next spring. I know this is going to happen. And whether it's through, light workers, or maybe it's going to be guided gatherings, we're going to have an in person retreat, summit, conference, something
Yes.
to offer where people
Yes.
can come. I'd love to have vendors so people come in and you guys can come and grab a table, sell your beautiful, items and partake in great speakers and meditation and, mediumship. We could do readings from the stage for people. I just feel like getting people together again. Clearly, we're
Hmm.
not there yet, but one day we will be because this too shall pass. But I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to seeing our light workers all together in one room.
Oh, girl. Yeah, I got like
I'm telling you.
goosebumps. That would be so amazing, right?
Yes.
And I mean, it would be really cool to hear from you guys too about what you would like to see in season 2. So maybe in our
Mm.
on in our podcast, there's a place for comments. You're welcome to add anything that you would love to hear more from us about. Maybe some
That's a
topics that
great
are coming
idea.
to mind. So you could use, and you can also use our Instagram, Mayume and Manjeet, right, on Instagram, and let us know, what do you want in season 2. But also maybe make a note. Let us know what were some of your favorites and why. All right, I'd
Yeah.
love to hear
Yeah.
kind of that feedback from our very loyal and beautiful listeners. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. And
Yay.
we've always said this and we attempted it, but this is a social show as well. And so I know people love listening to us, but I think providing an opportunity where we can actually record and have a video available where you can watch us podcasting. That we tried it. We have, I think, a couple of shows up, and it was just a real technical issue
Yeah.
for us to really keep going with that. So that hopefully in season 2, we will be able to expand and have someone help us with that, so that they will have
Yes.
an option. So you can listen, but you can also watch.
Yes. Because
And I'd like to do some live where we can get on Instagram and
yeah.
do have someone come talk to us while we're on Instagram together.
Yes. Yes. I
You know.
love this. I love this Lightworkers 2.0. It's getting me all jazzed up. We did do a live
I know.
Instagram kind of a promo thing a while
It was a
ago. You
promo.
can still find that on Mayume and Manjeet. It was quite funny because we just like figuring shit out as we go. So it's
I
really
know.
I just love this. But yes, I think this is kind of maybe a spiritual call to action for that person who might be really IT based, who is interested in maybe helping us get our
Yes.
show online. That
Yes.
would be really
Assisting us.
awesome.
Yes. Let's do that. Let's manifest that person. I would love
Yeah,
to bring that person to us.
I think they're here. We just need to like make it like,
Connect.
yes, make that shit happen.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, there's somebody there. So, as we kind of wrap up this episode, shall we talk about maybe because we really love this gratitude frequency and we really feel that frequency of gratitude brings more abundance? What are your top 3 things that you're grateful for with our Lightworkers Unite podcast?
Oh, gosh. There's so many things. I mean, first is not one of the 3, but first is you, my friend, my beautiful friend and co-podcaster, Manjeet
Oh,
Russell.
my
So there's
sister.
that. Yes, I'm grateful that we we get to do this together. But I'm also, so these are little things. I'm going to say I'm really grateful for the better microphones and the better audio that we finally figured out. We are using our AirPods, which allows us to speak over each other. It took us a few months to really figure out the audio. And let me tell you, we're
Yes.
not professionals here. This is
Mm-mm.
not professional studio
Yeah.
type, but it works. People listen to us. So I'm grateful for that. But I'm really grateful for the listeners and their
Mm.
comments. And, we get notified when someone comments. And
Yeah.
so far, everything's been so positive and supportive that I'm just really grateful for us being allowed to be in this sacred space and that our listeners are holding space for us and that they're supportive and they are able to laugh with us and not take us too seriously when they don't need to. And then at times to let us know, just kind of touching base and letting us know that we're on the right track. I'm grateful for that because then we're serving, we're doing what we intended. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? So
Yes.
having that feedback I'm so grateful for it to keep us on track. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, shit, if we had a lot of people complain, then we'd know that we're doing something wrong. But I feel
Yeah.
like we're doing something right.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
love those. I love that so
So
much.
I don't
Yes.
know. What about you?
Um, well, yeah, number one is I get Mayume time. So I am over the moon about that I get to spend some
Oh,
time with you. And we're both very busy women. So the fact that we have cultivated this time
I
is
know.
kind of unfucking believable.
It's true.
I mean, honestly, when I
Crazy.
look at my calendar and I think, how the hell did we do that? We just really made it a priority, and I think it's because of our deep love and support of each other. So I'm
Mhm.
just really grateful for you in my life. The second thing is for this light workers, it really did stretch me. I mean, me. This is not easy. This was not easy for me to start this journey. I had to kind
Oh,
of go in a little with some trepidation, just because I'm fearful of what people might think and fearful of, like judgment and all that stuff. And so I'm just really grateful that, you really helped me like open up that side of myself. Otherwise,
Mm.
I would never have done it. But I felt safe. I felt comfortable. I felt like, fuck it. You know what? We're going in. Like
We're going in.
we're going in. So I just, it just really that's what I'm grateful for with this podcast is
Aw.
it really helped alleviate some fear within me to be heard. You know, there was
Yeah.
fear there. And I think
Yes.
a lot of light workers fear that,
Mhm.
light workers fear their voice and fear their strengths and fear being exposed like this,
Yes. Right.
So I think that's what I'm really grateful for, that this is a platform where I've been able to kind of break through that. And I love how in season 2, we want to help other light workers break through their throat chakra too and share their stories of their profound light working abilities.
That's right.
So
And shine
this
their light.
shine their
Yeah.
light. Yeah. So I think that would be my number 3 too is igniting other people's fire, as a
Yeah.
light worker. And I love hearing the comments. That's where I kind of hear like that, that podcast made a difference for me, or that was really fucking hilarious, or that was really fun to listen to, or
Yes.
whatever that is. I just love the comments too. I'm in so much gratitude right now and grateful for the audience, for you, for this platform, the EVPs,
I know.
all the things.
Oh my God. All the things, all
All
the
the
crazy shit that
things.
happens. I know. It's great. I wonder, season 2 will probably bring a little bit more of that, right? I just
Yeah.
feel it. Maybe we'll have some more serendipitous events and things that are wild that are going to happen. I feel like we're really opening up, we're expanding, and we're going to bring more people in, getting involved in this podcast, in this
Yeah.
social show, because it's going to be
Yeah.
in a show as well. Going to have guests and people get to watch and listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited and so grateful that we are able to do this together. So thank you,
Yeah.
my
Thank you,
sister.
my
Thank you.
sister.
Mwah.
Yes.
Thanks for listening, you
Whew.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We celebrate you. We honor you. We're so grateful for you. And I think we just want to wrap up with some things that are coming up
Yeah.
for us. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
What do you
Let's
got?
do
What
it.
do you got, Mayume? You got something coming up.
Guided gatherings. I do, you guys. I have, my meditation meetups for this fall start tomorrow morning. Woohoo! So they're Tuesdays and Thursdays for September, October, November, starting tomorrow, and the last one's November 18th, just to kind of get us back into the swing of things. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be some new meditations. I'm going to have one of them will be angel led. One of them is going to be channeled from spirit that I'm going to create and write and give to everyone. So everyone gets the copies as usual. And then I have a secret circle all about numbers, numerology this Wednesday. And that's
Yay.
at 7 p.m. So looking forward to it. I love my sacred circles. I love the women that join me. I did start a Sacred Soul membership for those that want to just pay one flat price. And so they're not paying every month, So they just sign up and then they're automatically have their seat saved for them for the year. So if you're interested in
Yay.
doing a Sacred Soul membership with me for the Sacred Circles, let me know. And then lastly, I don't know if you know this, but I have a public demonstration
Yes,
next
I saw
Sunday.
that.
Yeah. So that's 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 hour live using the Zoom platform. There is a link. It's completely free. And I'm just going to do bullet readings for anyone who wants to show up and see what messages we have from Spirit. So, yay.
Oh my God, I'm so
That's it, sister, for
excited.
now. Yes. Thank you.
I
I'm
love
nervous as hell, but
it.
I'm excited. I'm being called. I'm being called to do it. Yeah.
Oh my
So
God. Yeah,
there
it's
we
going to
go.
be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so
Thank you.
psyched. That's so
You're
cool.
so sweet. Thank
Yay.
you.
I love it.
So, what
Uh,
does Infinite Balance have going on?
yes, I have next Saturday. So September 19th is one of my public vision boarding events. And that's going to be from 1 to 5. And
Wait,
it's
what day was that?
September 19th on a Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday. Okay. You said Saturday.
Oh, sorry.
Make sure
Thank you.
Oh, it's okay.
Thanks. You can find all the information on my website. Jesus, I'm so sorry. That's so bad.
No. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, this is all about, it's on the fall equinox. And so this whole workshop is about what are we ready to grow in our lives. And so I'm going to introduce you to a formula where we will learn how to grow. And some of that really means looking into the darkness. What are we ready to let go of? Just like the fall and the equinox, like the leaves of a tree, those trees have to die and leave the tree. And that is where we are reborn, right? So we're going to kind of walk through a little bit of the coaching process with that in mind. So that's why the equinox, that's why these are all on the equinoxes. Equinoxes? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good question. What's the plural form of equinox?
Let me think about that. Oh my gosh. Sorry, if there's any English teachers out there listening going, oh my gosh, my ears are bleeding. Stop it. Yeah. So that's on the 19th. And then my next intuitive circle is on October 7th. So we got a little bit of time. And that one is actually going to be all about the paranormal. So I'm asking all of the intuitive women that sign up, you're welcome to wear a witchy hat. We're going to bring out some witch energy. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I love it.
Scary storytelling, and but also
I love it.
What we're ready to bring, what we're going to be able to let go of. So there'll be some boundary creation here as well. So we don't always have to be afraid of things,
Right.
Some of this stuff. So that should be really. But yeah,
I love
those
it.
are my big things coming up. So I'd love to see
Those are
that.
awesome. Yay! Yes, I love this, that we can share. And I know that we have our separate entities and stuff, but where we come together here in the podcast and our goddess gatherings and our chakra workshops. So to me, it's a nice blend that we still do our own stuff, which is so important for each of us. But I love collaborating with you. I think it's really important, I think, with us coming together and creating this platform together and building upon that and having that summit that we're going to have next spring, where everyone comes together for Lightworkers. But I just want to honor you and all the work that you do. And yes, I think, we're getting shit done. So good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
We're doing it. And we love that we're doing it with our people. So thank you for season 1.
Love it. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Seriously. Thanks, Manj. Okay, you guys. Until next week. Season 2, baby.
Season 2, 2.0. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Namaste.